In this video, we are going to learn the order of operations when we evaluate a numerical or algebraic expression. So let's first look at the numerical expressions. Usually, a numerical expression contains more than one operation. It can have addition, subtraction, multiplication at the same time. So it is very important to figure out which operation we have to do it first in order to calculate it correctly. So order of operation allows us to know which operation we need to perform first, and I will go over it now. So when we are evaluating a numerical expression, first we do things inside the parentheses. Then we evaluate all powers or exponents. For those who do not know what is power, I will go over it here very quickly. An expression like x to the nth power is called a power. So the variable x is called a base, and n is called an exponent. So the exponent indicates the number of times the base is used as a factor. For example, we will have 3 to the first power. It means 3 is used once, so it is equal to 3. Or we have 3 to the second power, or 3 squared. It means there's 2 3 that time together, so we have 3 times 3. Similarly, when we calculate 3 to the third power, or 3 cubed, 3 as a factor is timed 3 times, so we will have it's equal to 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? Then, after evaluate everything in the form of the power, we will do all the multiplication and divisions from left to the right. Lastly, we will do all the adding and subtraction from left to the right. So let's go over an example. For example, we are going to calculate 2 times bracket 5 plus parentheses 30 divided by 6 parentheses squared bracket. Okay, so in order to calculate correctly, we will have to follow the order of operations. Okay, so the first step, we are going to calculate everything inside the parentheses first. So here, 30 divided by 6 is inside the parentheses, so we will do it first. So we will have 2 bracket 5 plus inside the parentheses is equal to 5, so 5 square bracket. And then follow the order of operation, we will do power, right? So we will evaluate power inside the grouping symbol. So we have 5 squared, it is equal to 25. And then we have the bracket here. So it's still a grouping symbol. So we evaluate the expression inside the grouping symbol. So 5 plus 25, it equals to 30. And then the last step, we do multiply. So it is equal to 60. Okay? Now we have known how to evaluate a numerical expression. We will now move on and talk about how to evaluate the algebraic expression, which contains one or more variables. Okay, so like evaluating numerical variables, algebraic expression often contains more than one operation. It can be evaluated when we know the values of those variables. and we will replace the variable with the values we know, and then find the values of the numerical expression using the order of operation. So first, if the value of the variable is known, we replace variable with the values, and then we follow the order of operations. Okay, and we will first look at very simple one, expression with only one variable. For example, we have an expression as 2 plus x, and we want to evaluate when x is equal to 3. So we are going to replace the x here with its value, which is 3. So we replace x with number 3 here. So 2 plus x, when we replace x with 3, it will turn out to be 2 plus 3, which equals to 5. Okay? And then we can evaluate expressions with more than one variables. For example, let's say we evaluate x plus y. When x is equal to 2 and y equal to 5. So in this case, we can first replace x with number 2, and then we replace variable y with its value, which equals to 5. Then the expression can be written as x plus y is equal to 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. Now let's look at more complicated examples. Okay, so for example, we want to evaluate a squared minus parentheses b cubed minus 4c. And here a equals to 7, b equals to 3, c is equal to 5. So the first step is we replace all the variables with their values. Okay, so it will be equal to a is equal to 7, so 7 squared minus b is equal to 3, so 3 cubed minus 4 times 5. So 5 is the value of c here. Okay, and the next step, we follow the order of operation. So we will evaluate 3 cubed. So we first evaluate the inside the parentheses, and then in order to evaluate the value inside the parentheses, we do the power first. So we evaluate 3 cubed first. So it is equal to 7 squared minus 3 cubed is 27 minus 4 times 5. And then we do multiplication inside the parentheses, which is equal to 20. So it is equal to 7 squared minus 27 minus 20. And then we do the subtraction here inside the parentheses. So 27 minus 20, which is equal to 7. So we will have 7 squared minus 7. Okay, and then we will evaluate 7 squared, which is equal to 49 minus 7, and it equal to 42.